Hello and welcome to Money Talks. I'm joined by IB Times expert financial columnist Edmund Shing. Hi Edmund.
Hello Alfred.
So we're going to be talking about the film that has dominated the box office recently, and that is Star Wars The Force Awakens. It's done rather well, isn't it?
It has. Even I've seen it, Alfred, and that's saying something because I don't get down to the cinema that much. And obviously it's going to open in China very, very soon. So if we look at the global sales, it should come in at around the third biggest grossing film ever worldwide after, of course, Avatar and Titanic. So that's pretty good going.
This is fantastic news then for the company that brought out Lucasfilm, the owners of Star Wars, Disney.
That's right. So Disney is obviously loving it. This is the first film under the Disney banner. And of course, what is great about Star Wars for Disney is not only is it a massive film, but secondarily, it's the merchandising. And this is where George Lucas made his money initially, was not just on the film itself, but on the associated merchandising. And Disney will clean up. They're estimated to have about $3 billion worldwide of merchandising, of which Disney receives $300 million, which is mostly profit because they don't have to do anything for it. So that's fantastic news for a Disney shareholder.
And Disney are a very enticing proposition at the moment because it's not just Star Wars that they own, it's a whole host of other series and franchises.
That's right, Alfred. Of course, if we come back to it, just looking at film itself, you've got obviously Walt Disney franchise, the key franchise, plus now Lucasfilms with Star Wars. But don't forget, you also have Pixar, which they bought from Steve Jobs a few years ago, which has a massive roster of films due to release over the next 3 to 4 years. And finally, you have Marvel, which is a wholly owned subsidiary. They own 100%. So all the superhero films, again, are going to be coming out over the next 3 to 4 years. A lot of follow-ups, like a follow-up to Thor, for instance. So Disney are really going to clean up in the family entertainment area within the film category.
And obviously, Disney is a US company, but if we wanted to invest in the film industry back here in the UK, who would you recommend? Well,
there are two options here, Alfred, one of which I think is more attractive than the other. Let's start with the more attractive option, Cineworld, which is a FTSE 250 company and is the second biggest cinema operator in the whole of Europe. It's largely in the UK and Ireland, also in Central Europe. They have over 2,000 screens, and of course they are making a ton of money out of exactly these sorts of films that Disney are selling, such as Star Wars, the Pixar movies and the Marvel movies. So they will do very, very well out of that. So Cineworld would be my first choice. The second, maybe more controversial choice would be a company called Entertainment One, which produces and distributes film and TV content in the UK, the US and Canada, amongst other places. Now, they have had a little bit of a wobbly period of late because of a debt refinancing issue, which has pushed up interest costs and brought down profits. But again, top-line growth has been quite good at this company, and they are distributors for a whole bunch of films, including Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight. So again, they should do quite well out of certain of these upcoming films as well. A little bit more uncertain, though, a little bit more up and down with the cinema cycle. So my personal choice between the two of them would be Cineworld.
Well, thank you, Edmund.
Thank you, Alfred.
And for all our business coverage, go to our website, ibtimes.co.uk.